Today, Convention 169 constitutes a true pillar of the international framework on Indigenous peoples' rights, along with the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples adopted by the General Assembly in 2007. And the World Conference follow-up provides an opening for strengthening dialogue and forging new partnerships and alliances to promote Indigenous peoples' rights and inclusive development. Over the 2.5 decades, national constitutions, laws, public policies and institutions in countries the world over have been revised and reformed to incorporate the Convention's standards and principles. It has been instrumental in creating stability and mutual trust between states and Indigenous peoples. In countries such as Guatemala or Nepal, ratification of the Convention has actually helped to end civil wars. And as I visit the ILO's member states, I have seen at first hand just how important the Convention is in the public life of many of them. Despite the progress that has been made, too many Indigenous and tribal women, men and children remain trapped in cycles of poverty, discrimination and exploitation. Over the years, the ILO supervisory bodies have consistently highlighted the need to establish effective mechanisms for consultation and for participation of Indigenous peoples. And the majority of cases that we see regarding the Convention concern alleged failure by the state to consult with Indigenous peoples in matters that affect their lands and, as a consequence, very often their livelihoods as well. Indeed, a key lesson to be drawn, and here let me cite the ILO Committee of Experts, is that consultation and participation of Indigenous peoples in the range of areas which affect them directly is an essential element in ensuring equity and guaranteeing social peace through inclusion and social dialogue. For over 90 years, the ILO, through its tripartite structure, has relied upon such dialogue based on rights and social justice as the most effective means to reconcile differing points of view and divergent interests. And that is the spirit that underpins Convention 169, as well as our work on the ground to promote Indigenous peoples' rights and decent work for all. The ILO's tripartite constituents, governments, workers and employers' organisations all play an important role in this regard.